You've heard it talked about on the news how people are saying it's okay for me to marry Jack. And I want to know, what is your stand on marriage equality?
I am the president of the Metropolitan Business Association, which is the LGBT Chamber of Commerce, and I'm very proud to be the only transgender president of the Chamber of Commerce in the United States. Do I believe in marriage equality? Absolutely. And the reason I do is, for one basic reason, is that we all should be treated fairly. You know, no matter the color of our skin, where we were born, our sexual orientation, or yes, even our gender, we should be treated fairly. And everyone should have the same rights to be able to enjoy life, liberty, and the pursuit of their happiness without infringing on other people's rights, which they absolutely don't. So yes, I'm absolutely in favor of that.
Every issue that we have, crime, education, jobs, whatever it is all quality type thing. It doesn't matter gender. Everything affects all of us who pay taxes and who don't. I am definitely for equality, and I don't have an issue with that whatsoever. I think the biggest issue is trying to get our divorce rate down from 50%. I think that's a huge issue. So that's something that I would like to see diminish exactly. But again, I treat everybody fairly. Anyone that ever calls me, I never ask gender, party, nothing. Because we all have the same concerns. We're all taxpayers. Let's work together and solve our issues and put everything else aside.
You know, I remember when I was young, and me and my friends would go out, ride our bicycle through the neighborhood, and I remember going to the mall, things like that, and I remember walking through the Fashion Square Mall, and I remember being followed by security. I remember being checked at the door to make sure I didn't have anything stolen. And if you know what it's like to be discriminated against, then you know that that itself is also another injustice. If you love someone, regardless of their sex or their gender, you should have the right to marry that person regardless. We are all human beings, and we should be treated as such, regardless of where you're from, what color your skin is, or what your gender is. And that's the bottom line.
Marriage is defined from the Bible and our Constitution as the union of one man and one woman. No other union can be defined as marriage. Marriage is the union between one man and one woman. As a politician, I stand for it. As a Christian, I stand for it. This is my Christian faith. And any other union, I do respect people. I respect whatever people decide to do with their lives. But when it comes to marriage, God asked me to define marriage as the union between one man and one woman. Everybody has access to healthcare, has access to all the services the society offers, but marriage is the union between one man and one woman.
You know, at one time in America, it was against the law for an African-American person to marry a Caucasian person. I have spent decades of my life fighting discrimination in any form that I found it. So I believe in equality.